Hello, everyone. My name is Joanne Amaya, and welcome to another episode of Woman Rising TV. We are here October 5th, 2017, for the full moon in Aries. This is happening at 11:40 a.m. Pacific Time, 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time, and 7:40 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. This is an extraordinary moon for what is happening on this planet. So we've just had the horrific events in Las Vegas, and these have just been piled up on top of all the other gun violence that is happening in the US and truly all around the world. The violence that's being afflicted onto our brothers and sisters, onto Mother Earth, all around the world. So before we begin today, I just want to take a moment for us to pray. And I know that so many of you are doing prayer work and, sending love to victims and the families of victims and those who are the perpetrators and sending love to our governments to change laws. And so I just wanted to do that as a global sisterhood, as a collective, to really emphasize those prayers even more. So if you could, for a moment, closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in and out, and another breath in and out, and placing both hands over your heart and feeling into all the love that you hold in this space. Feeling into all the love that's come alive as you've heard about these horrific events, as you think about the families of the victims, as you think about the level of pain the perpetrator, the gunman, must have been in order to create, in order to have this experience. And holding all of this love in your heart, and send that love out. Send that love out to all those who are in need of it in this moment. Praying for peace, praying that love becomes the queen again, praying that all those who need support receive support, all those who ask for support receive support. Just imagining the particles of your love landing where they're most needed right now. And imagining as your sister to the left of you and your sister to the right of you, all the sisters who are part of our global sisterhood, beaming this love and peace around the planet, imagining these particles literally lighting up the world, changing the frequency and the vibration of this world now. And so it is. And so opening your eyes, this is part of how we create change. Holding love and sending it out, as well as all the activism that we do, which brings us to the full moon in Aries. So Aries is a fire sign. It's very active. It's asking us to literally be the sacred activist in our lives. And Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the god of war. And so we're seeing this energy play out in the world and also in the cosmos, how we can bring this energy down into our lives. So there's two offerings for this full moon. The first is it's always really powerful to look within. And so the invitation is for you to do ceremony tonight, ritual tonight with this full moon, where you're looking at your own ways that you create war in yourself, that you're tormenting yourself, that you're kind of creating this friction and resistance in yourself. And this happens with women in all different ways. It's generally related to our self-worth. But this happens in how we choose to put ourselves out into the world. This happens in our relationships. This happens with our own body awareness and love for our body. So the question is, how are you creating your own war, your own violence, your own injustice to yourself? And so you're going to do some free writing about this. This is extremely potent. The deeper you go, the more that will be revealed. And then, standing under the full moon, as we do every full moon, when we do some sort of practice, we want to then declare our intention, right? So our intention this time may be that we're shifting. I have this whole beautiful orb coming through my video, that we're shifting the war within us, and we're bringing peace and harmony. And so how do you want to do that in your life? That may be doing more self-care, that may be having a conversation with a partner or a coworker or your boss, but writing down your own inner conflicts and how you then can resolve them through peace. So that's going to be your project for this next lunation. And it's a powerful one. So as I said, the more honest you are, the more healing and shift you're going to see in your world. So that's part one. Part two is the invitation with this activation of Aries, with this activation of peace and harmony that lives in Libra, which is the sun sign we're in right now, is what can you do for the planet right now? There's so much suffering, right? It becomes a little bit overwhelming of where to actually place our love and our attention. So if you can pick one or two things that you can do for this lunation cycle, so from this full moon to the next full moon, that may be donating money to a specific cause, that may be actually putting your hands into something. So, for me, one of the causes that I'm most passionate about is to end sex trafficking for women and young girls. So that would be something that maybe I give a little bit more, I tithe more, I give a bigger donation this month. Maybe it's something like Hurricane Harvey or what's happening in Puerto Rico or the environment, right? There's so much we can do. This may be calling your congresswoman or congressman to, say we want better gun control laws. We want better gun control laws. We want laws that are going to help those with mental illness. And it could also be you really, going to a community garden and putting your hands in the earth and offering your love to Gaia. And it could be going to a homeless shelter and actually, using the ladle to pour food in somebody's bowl. It could be going through your closet and getting rid of clothes and bringing them to a homeless shelter where people are really needing this, right? And it's just kind of sitting in your closet. So we are the privileged. Those of us who are listening to this, we are the privileged. And this full moon in Aries activates our deepest passions to be sacred activists in the world. You're probably already feeling that, like, where can I put my energy and where can I do it and how can I be part of this revolution? And so this lunation cycle is so potent. Okay, so there's your two invitations. One is always starting within. Where are you creating conflict in yourself? Where are you at war with your own self? And the second part is being an emissary of peace, being a beacon of light to those who are in conflict, to the world that's in conflict. And this is how we create change, both inner and outer. So I would love to hear from you on what you choose to focus on, how you choose to support your own growth and emotional well-being into wholeness, and sending so many blessings to you on this full moon. We are the peacemakers, we are the magic makers, and we are changing the world. Blessed be, happy full moon, and so it is.